Welcome back. In today's video, we are going to start a new topic of SPM, that is the concept of health and disease. In this session, we'll be dealing about the definition of health and the changing concepts. The definition of health as given by World Health Organization in 1948. Health is a state of complete physical, mental, social well-being and not merely an absence of disease or infirmity. So what do they mean by health? They say that health means it's not just the absence of disease in a person. He should be physically fit. All his functions, all the cells of the body should be at an optimum level. The functioning should be at the highest level. Mentally fit. He should be able to accept the criticism easily. He should consider himself as a member of society. How he responds to the emotions is being mentally fit. Social well-being. Socially, as a person, how is your interpersonal relationship with your closed ones? How are you as a social animal? What is your relation with the surrounding people, with your neighbors? All such things come under the social well-being. So all these factors, the physical, mental, social, of all these three things, if you are fit, then you are considered to be healthy. It's not just the absence of disease. If I am not having a disease and not mentally fit, I am having a lot of anxiety, I am suffering with depression, then I am not healthy. Health means all the three factors should be in a perfect optimum level. Operational definition of health. Health can be seen as a condition or quality of human organism expressing the adequate functioning of the organism in a given condition. Now here they are talking about the operational definition. In the operational definition, they say that it is the quality of the human organism where he is expressing the adequate functioning in that particular condition. This is the organism and this is a certain condition or the genetic or environmental condition where he has to perform and give his adequate functioning. That is nothing but the operational health. I hope the definition of health is clear. Now let us move on to the concepts of health. We have four major concepts, that is biomedical concept, ecological concept, psychological concept, and the fourth and the final one is the holistic concept. Again guys, biomedical, ecological, psychological and holistic. Starting with the biomedical concept. According to the biomedical concept, it is viewed as an absence of disease. And if one has free from any disease, then the person was considered to be healthy. This concept has the basis of germ theory of disease. So guys, you see that according to germ theory of disease, a germ is responsible, a microorganism is responsible for the occurrence of a disease. Now here, this biomedical concept says the same. It is the basis of germ concept of theory. So here they are saying this microorganism is entering the human body and it is causing the illness or a disease. This is the biomedical concept. Now let us see the criticism this concept faced. According to biomedical concept, only one factor, that is germ, is responsible for the disease. They considered the etiological factor to be the germ, whereas the other factors which contributed to the illness were not considered. They considered only germ is responsible for the disease. Now how are you going to justify these accidents or the nutritional deficiency disorders and mental disorders or the diseases which are occurring due to environmental pollution? All these health problems are also seen, but can germ satisfy the etiological factor? No. This was the criticism faced. You see, in the accident, there is no germ involved. Even in the deficiency disorder, the problem is the deficient, inadequate intake of your food, which is resulting in the disease. Now, you cannot say that the germ is responsible for my disease here. So, this was the criticism that the biomedical concept faced. Moving on to the next concept, that is the ecological concept. What is this ecological concept put forward? It is an attractive hypothesis which viewed the health as a equilibrium. It considered the health to be a dynamic equilibrium between the man and his environment. This is man and this is his environment, and there was an equilibrium, dynamic equilibrium between the two. So, when does this disease occur? So, how did they define the health? Health is the balance, a dynamic equilibrium between the man and his environment. What is disease now? Disease is the maladjustment of the human organism to his environment. You getting it, guys? What is health? It is the equilibrium between the man and his environment. What is disease? Whenever there is some maladjustment in this organism and the environment, it resulted in disease, was said by the ecological concept. The ecological concept is raising two issues. What are the two issues? That is the imperfect man and imperfect environment. So the whole concentration was based on this man and environment. So, in the view of ecologists, health problems will occur due to environmental pollution. It is either because of the pollution of the environment, or there could be some imperfect man environment, imperfect man's maladjustment to the environment. There's some maladjustment of the man to his environment. This imperfect environment is resulting in the disease, was said by the ecological concept. Clear, guys? Now let us see the criticism it faced. Now it deals with the external environment of the human being. Now what about the internal environment? They focused only upon the external environment. All they told was the equilibrium between the man and the environment, so they were totally focusing upon the external environment. Now what about the internal environment was the criticism faced? Now how are you going to justify the genetic inheritance which is leading to many sorts of diseases, the chromosomal abnormalities, mental retardations, hemophilia? All these diseases cannot be justified by the environment, external environment. It is obviously because of the inheritance and the internal environment, the chromosomal abnormalities are involved. So I hope the ecological concept is clear. Now moving on to the third concept, that is the psychosocial concept. Health is not only a biomedical phenomenon, but it is the one which is influenced by so many other factors. It is not just the germ, it is not just the biomedical, it is not just the germs which are responsible for the disease, but also your social environment, your psychological factors, the culture, the economic and political factors of the people is also concerned. Clear, guys? What does psychosocial concept include? It includes social, psychological, here only it's mentioned social, psychological, cultural, economic, political factors are also concerned under the psychosocial concept. The last concept is holistic concept. Holistic, the word holistic itself says that it considers things on a whole, as a whole. So the holistic model is a synthesis of all the above concepts. It recognized the strength of the social, economic, political and environmental influence on health. They gave importance to the social, economic, political, environment. All these factors, how are they affecting upon the health, was recognized. The holistic approach implies that all the sectors of the society are having an effect on health. In particular, we can see the agriculture, the animal husbandry, food. Animal husbandry, what does it mean? That raising the livestock, like they raise the cattle and all, okay? The raising and breeding of the livestock is nothing but animal husbandry. The food industry, education, housing, the public work, communication and other sectors, all these was the holistic approach. Okay, all these factors had a effect on health. The emphasis is on the promotion and protection of health. So these were the changing concepts. So I hope the holistic concept is clear. In holistic concept, guys, they recognized what is the effect of the social, economic and political and environmental influence on health. They also gave importance to the effect of the various sectors such as animal husbandry. So all these, they're saying about the occupational diseases in particular here. So you see, in animal husbandry we have so many lung disorders, respiratory disorders, and food industry, education, agriculture, pesticides, and because of the pesticides there's poisoning, all such things. All these factors are also affecting on the health. All these was covered under the holistic concept. So it was the main emphasis of it was on the promotion and protection of health. So with this we come to an end of our first concept of health and disease. In the next video we'll be continuing with the other topics of this chapter. I hope the video is clear, and if you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you.